everybody, and welcome back. Today was AMD new launch series of the new RX 6000 series card. And yes, they did, which their cards topped the NVIDIA GPU RTX 3080, 3090, and their 37 series. Earlier this month, Dr. Su let the PC gamer world in on their big secret with unveiling the new Gen 3 Ryzen 5000 CPU line, and they will hit the market on November 5th. Towards the end, she gave us a new look of the Big Navi, and it looked phenomenal. Today was the launch of the Big Navi, and I was watching Dr. Su team introduce the RX 6800 GPU card, and I said, wow. And with the specs killing the RTX 30 series. But AMD was not done. GPU card number 2, the RX 6800 XT. I said, oh my goodness, the specs is heart dropping. So I said, okay, but Dr. Su was closing out the presentation. Dr. Su pulled out Big Navi number 3, the RX 6900 XT. And I said, OMG. AMD is serious and they rock. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead on and get into the card specs. And here we go. Alrighty, the RDNA 2 Architect driving gaming performance leadership. Performance by 2 times performance compared to AMD Radeon RX 5700 XT. 50% generational performance per watt improvement goal. Delivers DX 12 ultimate experience for every gamer. Alrighty, high performance compute units is 30% more energy efficient. Pervasive fine grained clock gating, aggressive pipeline rebalancing, and redesigned data path for efficient movement. Alrighty, AMD Smart Access, as you see in the diagram here, that the new RX 5000 series will be pulling full access to the GPU memory. And those are the new RX 6000 series. Processor has always had the ability to peek into some proportions of the GPU memory, a legacy limitation of only 256 megabytes. But Smart Access memory grants Ryzen 5000 process full access, which can improve performance with some workloads. That's interesting to see and find out. So AMD was very serious about delivering better products to the PC gamers out there for better experience in 4K and 1440p. And the ones who still gaming at 1080p, you're going to feel that full performance as well. Enhancing the experience, Rage Mode is a branding that AMD is giving to a new one-click overclocking mode that'll be available in Radeon graphic drivers. How Rage Mode differs from current one-click overclocking tool available in AMD drivers wasn't actually clear, but it apparently increases a card power limit and probably simultaneously undervotes the GPU while finding the optional memory frequency of the particular card as well. We'll know more soon as we get the card in for testing. So I know when J2 Cents, Gamer Nexus, Paul Hardware, Linus Tech Tips, Tech Deals, Tech Testers, yes, when they all get the cards, they're going to go ahead on and let us know how they go, how they got the power rating, etc., and what to expect from the card when you go ahead and overclock it. Alrighty, moving right along. Alrighty, introducing the AMD Radeon RX 6800, 60 commute units, 1,815 megahertz gain clock, 2,105 megahertz boost clock, 128 megabyte Infinity Cache, 16 gigabyte of GDDR6 memory, and 205 watt total board power. So that's a good thing. This card don't have to eat up much from your power supply or from your CPU or from the memory. So everything's going to balance out perfectly and well. Alrighty, moving right along to the frame per seconds and 4K with the RX 6800, Battlefield 98, Ultra 60, and Borderland in Ultra mode. Borderland 3 goes up to 60 frames per second. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 77 frames per second in Ultra. In Ultra Division 2, 62%, and Doom External 118. In FH4 134 and Gears of War 570, Resident Evil 102 and Ultra 76, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider and Wolfenstein Youngblood. This is on the RTX 2080 Ti, as you see to the bottom. It's pretty much edged at about 1 frame per second, 123 to 122. That's not bad, but this there and this here is something you might consider if you play Division 2 or Wolfenstein Youngblood. Moving down. Radar RX at 1440, as you see the frames, 184 in Battlefield, 99 in Borderlands 3, 125 in Call of Duty, 118 in Division 2, 180 in Doom Eternal, 204 in FH4, 127 in Gears of War, 201 in Resident Evil 3, 136 in Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and Wolfenstein Youngblood is 219. All this is handled at 1440p with the RX 6800, so that's not bad. Once again, this was compared to the 28 Ti. Pretty much the RX 6800 pretty much killed the 28 Ti. But I'm gonna let my tech maniacs decide. Who's still gaming on 2820 Ti? Should you increase your memory, your GPU card? I'm gonna let y'all decide. Moving right along. Introducing Big Navi number 2, the RX 6800 XT. 72 compute units, 2015 megahertz game clock, 2250 megahertz boost clock, 128 infinite cache, 16 gigabyte of GDDR6, and 300 watt total board power. Alrighty, that's interesting. From the RX 6800, you had 250, and the 6800 XT, you increase up to 300 watt board power. Here in 4K gaming, best API, Ultra is at 113. Here, Borderlands 3 get beat by 263 frames per second to 61 with the RTX 3080. Here, this is what I was talking about. The RTX 3080 is board power is 320 watts compared to the RTX 6080 XT 300 watts. The 6800 is 250 watts, so you do have a good efficiency of the board watt power. So you ain't got to worry about your capacitors cranking up. Call of Duty is at 91. Here at the RTX 3080 Division 2, you got hounded by 76 to 74. Here in Doom Eternal is pretty much neck and neck at 138. Horizon 4, which is FH4, is at 138. Gears of War is pretty much neck and neck, edged about 177 frames per second with the 3080, 78 with the 6800 XT. Here, Resident Evil killed the 6800 XT, beating the card by 119 to 117 by 2%. So that's not too much really bad of that there. Shadow of Tomb Raider is pretty much neck and neck, 88. And Wolfenstein Youngblood beat it by 144 to 142. These are something you need to consider about. I know some of y'all got the 3080. Do you continue gaming on 3080? Do you say, hey, let me pull this card out and get the RX 6800 XT? Alrighty. Here you got the 1440 gaming, pretty much the 3080 somewhat kept up, but the RTX and the frame per second rate pretty much overdogged it. Battlefield 198, Borderland 111, Call of Duty 148. Division got beat by the 3080 by 138 to 135. And Doom Eternal, it edged it by 216 to 214. FH4 201. Gears of War 5 132. Resident Evil edged it by 227 for the 3080 and 225 for the 6800 XT. Pretty much beat it by 155 in Shadow of Tomb Raider and 253 in Wolfenstein Youngblood. Now we on to the last but not least, Big Navi number 3, the RX 6900 XT, 80 compute units, 2015 megahertz, 2250 boost clock, 128 infinite catch, 16 gigabyte of GDDR6, and 300 watt total board power. Now, rule your games at 4K, so this card only will push your 4K. Now, knowing me, if I had this card, if I had a 64K TV, bam, this baby be hooked up to it. So yes, let's go to Battlefield 122, Borderlands 3 73, Call of Duty 102, Division 2. The RTX 3090 edged it by 2, 182. Really, I think it's about 183 to, well, I'm talking about 183. Let me correct that. 83 to 81. In Division 2 is 83 frames per second on the RTX 3090 to 81 on the RX 6900 XT. So this is something you might want to look at here. Here in Doom Eternal, it edged it by 151 to 150. And FH4, it killed it 169. Gears of War 92. Resident Evil is beating the card by, I'll probably say 131 to 129. Neck and neck in Shadow of the Tomb Raider at 96. And in Wolfenstein Youngblood in 4K, the RTX 3090 prevails its victory, holding it over 162 to 160. Yes. But this is something to compare about. But once you get the card, we'll receive full game inspection with these games loaded up by our game masters on YouTube. So we'll go ahead and see more of that coming up pretty soon. Alrighty, the cards will be released on the RX 6800 XT and the RX 6800 will be released on November 18, 2020, and the RX 6900 XT will be released on December 8, 2020. So that gives y'all enough time to save up. And let's see when you hit the stores how the sale goes. Will there still be some available or will they be all sold out? That's a good question. Alrighty. Prices of the RX 6000 series. The RX 6800 is going for $580, which is $579. The RX 6800 XT is going for $649, and the RX 6900 XT will be going for $999. Yes, these are the prices of the card. Y'all saw the overview of the charts. They're pretty decent, pretty good. I love them. Once again, to all my subscribers and more, please like, go ahead on it. To my subscribers, thank you for watching. Please click the like button. Add a comment or two if you want to comment on the video. And please subscribe to my channel. I love y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all have a wonderful good night. And peace.